This is the 1587 Roanoke panel, the third in the series about England's first colony attempts in the area of America known as North Carolina today. Last year, Sir Richard Grenville left a party of 15 or 18 men as settlers on Roanoke. Scene 1. Sir Richard Grenville left a party of 15 to 18 men on the island settlement of Roanoke, in what is now North Carolina, last year, 1586. This year, on April the 26th, 3 more settlers' ships sail from Portsmouth, and, on coming ashore at Fort Raleigh at Roanoke, are dismayed to find nobody alive, only the bones of 15 of Grenville's men, to mark the disaster that has taken place there during the winter. Commanding the flyboat is Captain Spicer of Exeter. Scene 2. Governor John White from Plymouth, who is also an artist, sketches Indian life whilst he is at Roanoke. The illustration of Indians fishing is based on one of his drawings in the British Museum today. The Indians are still bent on killing off the settlers, and a party of these murdered George Howe, a sailor who has gone fishing off the beach for crabs. They leave him with 16 arrows in his nearly naked body. The murder takes place on July the 28th. Scene 3. The English decide to teach the Indians a lesson, avenge Howe's death, and deter the natives from any further murder attempts on settlers. So, on August the 9th, Governor White, Captain Edward Stafford, and 24 of their men creep up on a native village, and, from the cover of the wooden palisade that surrounds it, shoot down many of the Indians gathered at their camp fire. However, the English blunder again, because it transpires that they have chosen the wrong village. They have shot members of a friendly tribe. Scene 4. More scenes based on the Indian life, depicted by artist John White, are shown at the top of the panel. They concern religious rites. The main scene shows the baptism of the first child born to English settlers in the New World, Virginia Dare, daughter of Ananias and Eleanor Dare. The date is August the 18th. Eleanor is the daughter of Governor John White. The colonists asked Governor White to return to England or organise more ships and supplies. Scene 5. Governor White returns to England, arriving at Southampton on November the 5th. The top illustration shows the Tudor house at Southampton today, and in the middle section depicts everyday scenes in England in 1587, as the farmer's wife and another couple ride to market. Below, John White wastes no time in meeting Sir Walter Raleigh to make his report on the colony, and showing Raleigh and friends his drawings, made at Roanoke, portraying the life of Virginia. White is promised more ships and men for the spring of 1588, to be led by Grenville, but fate, in the form of the Spanish Armada, will stop the venture. This panel was stitched by the Exeter New World Tapestry team, led by Dorothy Cull. The first stitch was made on the 19th of August 1986 by Councillor Alan Williamson, Mayor of Exeter, in Tinley's Cafe, Cathedral Close, Exeter. The last stitches were performed on November the 10th, 1987, by embroiderers Karen Cotton of Greensboro, North Carolina, and Joyce Cook of Exeter. The venue was Webb and Bower's shop in Cathedral Close, Exeter. So now let's turn our attention to the shields of the coat of arms I show on the panel. What is unusual about these is that there are 4 which have the same family links. John White is the father of Eleanor Dare. Compare their 2 shields, which carry the same designs. White's son-in-law is Ananias Dare, and you can tell by the design of Ananias and Virginia Dare's shields that they're related, father and daughter. As to the herbal remedy for one of the plants shown, I have picked bugle, which you'll find very useful if the neighbour from hell comes to live next door. Make a syrup of it and keep it by you, as it heals all kinds of wounds, thrusts and stabs, as well as ulcers and broken bones.